Primary business activities are provision of scheduled air transport services for passengers and cargo. We operate a geo-focused route network that efficiently serves traffic flow within our borders to and from Southern Africa, Africa and Europe, allowing us to cover Southern Africa comprehensively. Through commercial partnership agreements with other airlines, we are able to connect passengers to the rest of the world. Our multi-year award-winning customer services, delivered by highly trained and professional ground and flight crew. Our passengers are treated as pampered guests from the moment they check in up to when they reach their destinations.
Thank you so much for staying with the Bumper Breakfast, and it's time to fly with us this morning. We're looking at a place in the southern Africa. Its western border is the Atlantic Ocean. It shares land borders with Zambia and Angola to the north, Botswana to the east, and South Africa to the south and east. I tell you, it does not border Zimbabwe, and it's less than 200 meters off the Zambezi River. There's so much about this country. When you talk about the cheetah, this country comes to mind. I'm looking forward to experiencing it, as it were. We're joined again this morning by the National Sales Manager of Air Namibia, Mr. Benga Unitilo. Thank you for joining us. And welcome back from Abeokuta. What happened right there?
I think we have a national debate of all secondary schools, both private and public schools.
Oh, really?
In Abeokuta. And I must tell you, the funny thing, the public schools actually won. They beat over.
There you go.
They actually
That's
beat
fantastic.
the the 5-star rated private schools in the debate.
Wow.
And you could see the eloquence, the oratory skills, the depth of understanding, even national issues we all debate about.
Mr. Wenger, I have only one question.
Yeah.
Were those topics sent before, or were these?
No, they were prepped actually for the debates. They were prepped for debates. The teachers actually do a lot of coaching.
Exactly.
And what amazes me is that public schools, dilapidated public schools in Abeokuta, beating the private school in the debate competition. That's what I find
so much joy.
So interesting.
So interesting that can imagine if more investment was made into public schools.
What they can achieve. The
possibilities for those young children.
All right, amazingly, we're talking about the curriculum today, about education, and talking about the reading culture, as it were. But take us through this. The discounts that you talk about, is it still on?
It's still on.
Or it's over?
It's still on.
And are people logging onto it?
Yeah, people are logging onto it. I know Easter is approaching.
Right.
Summer is also approaching, so it's still on. We've left it. We've increased the validity of it again. We left it on.
Okay.
So let's go straight into this. Some destination, attractions or destinations in Namibia you want to talk about?
Well, one of the few things I want to talk about is Namibia itself as a country. It's a country that is about 870 square meters, 870,000 square meters, I think. Nigeria is about 920,000 or 930,000 square meters, which means it's almost the size of Nigeria. But the funny thing about Namibia is it only has a population of about 2.2 million people. The capital, which is Windhoek, has only about 600,000 people living in it. So some statisticians analyze that you have maybe you have like 1 or 3 citizens per 3 square meters living in that space. You even have more cattle in that country than the people.
Human persons.
Because they have one of the biggest beef production in Africa. And their beef is well rated in EU, America. If you read more about it, I think they make close to $500 million annually on beef. And their beef...
Only?
Yeah, beef only. Their beef... if there is let's say for example there's an epidemic caused by beef in a place like America or UK, they can actually, they have done their own beef in such a way it can be traced to the farm that breeded the cattle. That's how well they've planned.
Structured.
Very organized.
Very organized. So they can actually trace the beef to where the farm it was brought from, all the process, which the beef came from Namibia. Okay, how? the whole chain, the whole value chain you can trace.
You can trace it.
So part of the thing about they have one of the biggest tourism markets. In 2019, they won the award as the best travel tourism destination, according to Read. There's an award called Reader's Award. Namibia actually emerged as the top and leading tourist destination globally. And they usually call it the best kept secret of Africa. And it's emerging now that the airline is opened its doors to Western Africa, Nigeria, majorly. We have some key attractions that people don't imagine exist in that country. And it's somewhere for Nigerians to explore for their holidays.
Give us some of these destinations.
Well, they have there's a place called Etosha National Park. It covers a land space of about 5,000 square meters. 5,000 square meters, and most of the things you watch on National Geographic. The National Geographic, it's a self-sustaining arena itself. It's like a city on its own. It has about 5 outlets, 5 access into it. It's surrounded by a lot of resorts. It's a gaming reserve where you have the lions, the rhinos. You have the largest cheetah concentration in the world. It can be found there. So it's one of the biggest. The Southern Africa is the biggest national park that you can imagine. So people that love gaming, people that love to see the animals in their real habitat. The real habitat. The last time I was there, I saw the leopard grab a gazelle, took the gazelle to the tree. Then the hyenas came out, waiting to get a bite of it, taunting the leopard. Then you also have a place where the cats actually drove us close to it. A pride of lion, about 50 of them, just lying under the shade. So it's a real, what you see in National Geographic. That's what you see there. It's nature. It's not something that was created by man. It's nature itself. Then you also have a place where you have one of the biggest sand dunes in the world, natural habitat as well. It's called English Namib Desert, where you have the sand dunes, beautiful sand dunes. It's not man-made; it's nature. If your phone by chance falls into that place within 5-6 seconds, you can't find your phone again.
For real?
The sand just
covers it.
And you can't look at it.
So you get there, you have to close cover your
Not really.
face.
You don't need to have to cover yourself. But the funny thing, it's a bit chilly and at the same time warm. At the same time, it's chilly and at the same time warm. Yeah. So the sand dunes are so high up that you can climb, run. You can do what do you call it? Quad biking along that axis as well. Then within that Swakopmund, which is the territory where in 1891 or something, where the colonialists, the Germans, made that place their base. Because when you are in Swakopmund is more like you have the feeling that you are in Germany. You still see the historical artifacts, a lot of jewelry store in that city, a lot of shopping malls. You feel like you're in a German community, and they have the what do you call it now? There is a place called Cape Cross. These are some of the places they use for movement of ships, the ship's baths in that region. The region is actually called Walvis Bay. There's a lot of ship presence, ship movement around that region where
Now, what is the tourism potential of this place that you talk about?
So that's what I'm talking about. The European is one of the biggest tourism markets in the world for the Europeans. Yeah, you see them coming in clusters. As from April, May, June, you start seeing them coming. It's one of their major destinations. That's why we have a hub in Frankfurt. Frankfurt is our major hub. We have 2 big jumbo aircraft. That's A330-200 that we put on that route. That comes in daily, bringing tourists from all over the world. So Swakopmund itself has, you won't believe that you have seals in that particular territory, close to about 300,000 seals. A colony of seals that you see them there at the particular territory, that you can actually go with a yacht. There's a yacht cruise. We call it dolphin cruise around that area. That you can actually go there for a cruise, And you see some of those.
And all these things cost money.
Not as expensive as you think. The tours are not very expensive. You're talking about tours of maybe $30,
Okay.
$20.
Okay, that's reasonable.
You have hot air balloon that you can do even in that territory. I've forgotten this one that you jump out of the aircraft. I've forgotten the name now.
Oh,
You can actually jump out of there. Most of the thing is this.
All right, you welcome back. We're still talking about Namibia, and we can't talk about Namibia and what it is that Air Namibia offers without talking about the visa. How do people get the visa?
Okay, initially in the past, you have to travel to Abuja because we only have one high commission in Nigeria, which is in Abuja. You have to go to Abuja to go get that. But now, the Namibia High Commission has worked together with them to set up a visa processing desk in Lagos. So where you can submit all your applications. You can even authorize somebody to submit on your behalf. You don't have to. You can get an agent to submit all the documentation on your behalf. And we work with another partner, a courier service, UPS, that actually takes the package all the way to Abuja and returns the package back to Lagos within 7 days. Your visa is processed and issued. So same desk is at our office at the GRA 45 Oludua with GRA Kenya. So you would be able to, because we understand you can't sell tourism without visa process being each free.
That's right.
Which is what we've been able to set up in Lagos. So you can run all your application through the desk. And it's quite seamless. Not basic things that you need like 3 months financial bank statement, proof of employment, even if you're a business person, the hotel accommodation that you have where you will stay on the other side, flight itinerary, not ticket, flight itinerary to just show that you're traveling there, going back. Those are some of the basic things you need to have for you to be able to process your visa. Just put the source of financial that you can sustain yourself right there. So basically, so they're just 4 or 5 key items you need to have in your application. They're your passport, then fill the application form, passport photographs.
And that will be it. So when people get across to you, of course, you can see the details right there on your screen for what you can do, reservation.lagos and all of that. There are numbers that you can get to call also. You have the one where you can get to send WhatsApp messages. The discount that you're talking about, confirm to us that it's still on.
The discounts is still on all destinations: Accra, Johannesburg, Durban, Cape Town, Harare, Luanda, Frankfurt. All the destinations we travel to, the 30% discount is still on and running.
On and running till Easter.
What?
All the way till Easter.
Yeah, it's still running. We have still left it open for now till May, June.
Till May, June. There you go. So you have an opportunity to actually reach out. You want to visit Namibia. No one has sold Namibia like this Nigerian sitting down right here with us. Wow, Benga, you need to be selling Nigeria. Why Namibia for crying? Anyway, that's where he collects his salary. So he has to sell Namibia as it is. So the Nigerians will be so jealous, that a Nigerian is selling Namibia.
Then in Namibia should come sell.
No, it's not possible. Not to worry. Well, he's doing his job. That's what he's paid to do. And it's beautiful the way he's selling. Whether you like it or not, he's selling Africa as it is. The late Pius Adesomi didn't just talk about Nigeria. Yes, he was hitting Nigerian politicians as well, but he was talking about Africa and selling Africa as it is. Is there something else you would like the people to know as we round off?
Well, one of the key things I just wanted to know is that, like Jay rightly said, our promos are on. As you are planning for Easter, I think you should explore Namibia. It will give you the feel of Europe. It will give you the feel of Africa. It will give you all the things you will get in any destination I've ever traveled to. That's what you get in Namibia, all wrapped into one.
Is there a special destination for lovers, people who are trying to propose?
They will love Swakopmund.
Oh, really?
They will love Swakopmund. They will love that city. You will love that dolphin cruise where you see the pelicans.
And then you can kneel down.
Yeah, the pelican. Then you can have a seal even climbing into
kneel
the yacht.
before pelicans. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Odetilo. We need to go. When we come back, there's something else we're talking about. It's not something you want to miss out on. This is a bumper breakfast. Fly with us comes back at you again next Monday. Please stay with us.
Morokeni.
Mwauharithi wanawashiwana.
Kainzesti Queen.
Marelepo. Dumele begeit. Guten Tag allesamen.
Mwazuzavule.
Goeiedag allemaal.
Carrying a spirit, carrying a spirit, carrying a spirit in Namibia, carrying a spirit, carrying a spirit, carrying a spirit in Namibia. This is our mission.
To provide air transport service to promote tourism and encourage business investment in Namibia. A Spirit.
This is our vision.
To be a safe, reliable and a financially sustainable airline contributing towards the prosperity of the Namibian nation. A Spirit.
These are our values.
Accountability. I am accountable for my actions and inaction. Safety. I ensure a safe environment for my colleagues and clients. Passion. I am passionate about the mission and goals of my company. Integrity. I act with integrity, consistency, and honesty in all that I do. Reliability. You can always count on me. Innovation. I am satisfying real-life needs with unique ideas. Teamwork. I create value by working together with my colleagues. A Spirit.
Carrying a spirit. Carrying a spirit. Carrying a spirit. Namibia. Carrying a spirit. Carrying a spirit. Carrying a spirit. Namibia. Carrying a spirit. Carrying a spirit. And Namibia. Yeah.